Welcome back, everybody, to the final credits. Me and the boys are here to watch the latest trailer for Captain Marvel. Let's roll the trailer and see what we have to say.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
Cold, no air, space. Captain Marvel.
The Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
I am so sad that that's not actually Kang Tech.
Yeah, right?
We were also
Still could be linked. It could all be linked. You never know.
yeah. Oh, there's the post-credit scene from Miss Marvel.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's entangled our light-based powers, so we switch places whenever we use them.
Strong theory.
Oh, they actually had the Kree inside Kamala's house.
I can
Yep.
see it. And Kamala,
Who's Kamala?
hi, she can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of.
She's a
I could
national
totally show
treasure.
you.
I don't care.
No.
Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, good song choice.
Fitting
She's
song.
targeting every planet. I would never choose to bring
Is that
anybody
Statue
into
of
this.
Liberty's?
Yeah, it's
Really?
opera now, remember? It had to get rebuilt after No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, more Ronan the Accusers. Thank you.
Higher.
Further. Faster.
I think the effects are looking better than what we've been getting recently. Somewhat. I'm not sure.
Who's that good kid, Gus?
Why does she look like the Black Ranger?
The what?
She looks like the Black Ranger. It looks like a Power Ranger suit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of like the costume designs here. Even like Brie Larson's suit looks like overall like darker, less colorful. I don't know. Maybe it's a comic book thing, but
It's maybe muted, is what the word you're looking for is.
yeah, exactly. It looks like Man of Steel, like Zack Snyder-ish, if she was in the DC universe.
Oh, that's not good.
One cool thing about this movie, and the trailer emphasized it. It's not obviously the sequel to the Captain Marvel 1. It's a sequel to the Disney Plus shows, WandaVision, Secret Invasion, and of course Miss Marvel. So it's kind of cool to tie it back together on the big screen. The first trailer I enjoyed a lot. This one definitely added more action. We see the buddy comedy between the three. Poor Carmela's going to be the fangirl that's going to get on the nerves of Carol Danvers. So they're going to definitely play the buddy comedy card a lot in this one. But so far, so good for me. I didn't think I would say this at the beginning of the year, but this could be a better movie than what we got with Quantum Mania. I don't know if it's going to be better than Guardians of the Galaxy. But I know it has same elements in space and the creatures, but I think so far it's on track to be a pretty good movie.
I don't think it's going to move the needle much in terms of Marvel movies. It's going to be better than Quantumania. I agree. It's not going to be as good as Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
No.
Your point though, I mean, you think it's cool that it's coming off of WandaVision, Secret Invasion, and Miss Marvel, but I see that as like a detriment because if there are things from all three of those shows that you have to watch all three of those shows in order to understand this movie fully, we've seen with other movies that kind of did that same thing. It's not going to end well. So I'm hoping.
Theoretically,
I'm hoping it's its own thing. Well,
right. Like if they pull a Mission Impossible where you get an idea of what happened in those TV shows, then you don't have to watch. Then yes.
That's a big if, though.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Marvel has taught us not to do things like that. They want us to watch everything, which Still, to this day, have not seen Miss Marvel, the Disney Plus show. But
You're missing out.
now that you brought it up, Spade, I tell you what, I'll be the experiment with this one. I will watch Miss Marvel after I see the Marvels movie, just to see if I can understand things and stuff.
Interesting.
In the name of science.
In the name of science.
For research purposes.
But honestly, I enjoyed this trailer a lot more than the first one. I don't know. I just felt like there was a little bit more story. There was a lot more like explanation and everything. More Brie Larson, and yeah, overall pretty good.
And at the timing of this recording this trailer review, we're on the verge of the finale of the miniseries Secret Invasion. So it'd be kind of interesting how that's the ending of that series, that show, excuse me, leads into the next Captain Marvel movie. But that's yet to be seen as of this time. So I think that's gonna be a cool tie-in.
Whatever happens in this next episode of Secret Invasion, clearly Samuel L. Jackson is surviving as Nick Fury because he's showing up in this movie.
Unless this takes place before Secret Invasion.
I don't think so. I don't. It looks like it's being billed as a follow-up to Secret Invasion, alongside a follow-up. Like I said before, to Miss Marvel and obviously WandaVision and all that stuff. But I had something in mind. I forgot what it was. So you guys can pick up.
It's all right.
Off right now. Yeah.
Look, realistically, I don't feel like this trailer really gave us anything different or new. Sure, there was a couple of more action. Yeah, but it's not like we know what the Kree are doing. It's not like we know why Fury is up there. Mm-hmm. It looks like it starts off exactly at the end of where Miss Marvel was. So, it was okay.
I feel like Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel fans are definitely going to have their time in the sun with this particular movie. Possibly. And whatever happens afterwards, I honestly don't know. I do agree with what you guys said, that like this has the potential to be better than previous Marvel movies that we've seen. Is it going to beat out Guardians 3? No, absolutely not. Is it going to be better than Quantumania? I honestly don't know.
I hope it does. I hope it does do that movie.
The hope is always out there, but at the same time, because like we said earlier, this is supposed to be like the follow-up to the Disney Plus shows that we've seen over here. So
and that's the same problem that Quantumania ran into.
Still the stigma of like, well, shows don't do as well as movies, so why should we put the majority of effort into this when we could put it into something else? So that's honestly what I'm afraid of right now.
Yeah. What I will say, I just remembered what I was going to say before, is that this definitely looks a lot better than the first Captain Marvel movie. I think there's like a lot more going for it, and I don't know about you guys. I think given that, there is there's a convoluted backstory, seemingly with like the 3 different shows coming into this one movie. But Captain Marvel, the first movie, was kind of basic in its storytelling. It was just a typical origin story, and I think that's what held it back, more than anything else. This movie, I think, is packing more into it, which I think can only help, boost itself over that first movie. So I think it has that going for it, and the effects look good too. I don't know what you guys think about the effects, but it looks
they seemed a lot better than Quantumania. I'll tell you that much.
But Johnny, I totally blanked. To your point, this movie looks better because it's back. It takes us back to the present day. Well, the first one was a fun movie, but was heavily depending on that 90s nostalgia to draw us in. But I like the fact that it brings us back to the present day, and to go back to having to see the shows. This is something I'm maybe in a minority here, but this is something I wanted back with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Netflix shows, to have better tie-ins with the movies and mention prior events on the show. So for me, I'm okay with that. And I've seen all the shows, so that's cool with me.
Right, but they're also trying to target other audiences, Pancakes. You can't just say, oh, these people, okay. I want to say that maybe 10 to 20% of all the people that are going to go watch the Marvels have only seen all those shows. and 20 is
Yeah.
pushing it. It's more like 15% have seen
Yeah.
all the shows, all the movies. Those are the fanboys. Those are the fangirls. Those are the ones that have seen everything and know everything inside and out. So I don't know. You can't expect a movie like that to make $1 billion with just those 15% of people watching it.
I think Disney is hoping, since like all three of those shows are clearly very different from each other, they're going to attract very different audiences. And I think Disney is hoping that this movie congregates all three of those audiences into one and boosting, sales that way. But we'll see how successful that really is, depending on like how it executes on all three of those stories.
Anybody have anything to add? We Gucci. It's to steal Grimster. So that's what the four of us have to say about the latest Captain Marvel trailer and more. What do you guys think? Like, subscribe, comment, do the hickory dickory down below. For now, final credits are out. Roll credits.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.